Do I have everybody's attention now?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks Wrestling, and welcome to, for the first time ever, because usually I do watch-ons, but I was like, since I can't record a stream, I'll just do a reaction for this one. So first ever reaction for a show, and it's Monday Night Raw post Saturday night's main event. So we'll be talking about all the events that happened on this Raw, or at least majority of it, and give my thoughts. But before we begin, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, and inshallah, wherever you are. I will leave the links of the other channels, ZeerTalks FCB, ZeerTalks Football, in the description below. Now, I say we begin. Monday Night Raw. It kicked off with good, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is exactly what I was looking for. People not gonna like it, I don't care. Yeah? Should Cena have tapped out? To be honest, if I was to give you an answer, he didn't need to tap out. But you know what? Regardless, the fact that Gunther won is all I care about. I'll be honest. Whether he tapped out, whether he, fainted. Actually, to be fair, I think fans would have been okay with him fainting rather than him tapping out. But it doesn't matter. The fact is, Gunther won, and that's all I care about. Yeah, I'll be real. Because look at the reaction this brother got, bro. I know it's heat. It's heat, that getaway heat. I understand. However, yeah, this guy ate it up. This guy said, yeah, I made John Cena gave up like a bitch. And everybody's booing him. He goes out. Then he goes back and taunts. Then he leaves. And he goes back and taunts again. And he says the same thing again. This guy is a scum, and I love it. I love that Gunther's a scumbag. This is what we needed. Now, sure, people will be like, well, this is the same guy that tapped out to Jey Uso. Who cares? Brother got back up and said, this is my time now. Yeah? This is exactly what I want to see from a Gunther. Yeah, because to be honest, we can all agree, Gunther should have never ever tapped out to Jey Uso to begin with. Why he tapped out made zero sense, right? It is what it is. You move on, you get to a certain point. Every wrestler has gone through something like that. Yeah. So for me, I don't mind Gunther doing what he done on Raw. I don't mind the fact that he beat John Cena. I've said this from before even the show even happened. Yeah. Like, I really don't mind. For me now, we need Gunther to get to the WWE title. That's the next goal. How do we get Gunther to being WWE champ? It's that simple. That's simple. Fuck the Brock Lesnar stuff. I couldn't care less about the Brock Lesnar stuff right now. I'll care about while he's champion, actually. Yeah, maybe Brock can challenge him and then Gunther can beat him and Brock can kiss WWE goodbye. I don't know. But for Mania, I care more about Gunther v. Cody than Cody v. Roman, than Gunther v. Brock. I'll be real. I care more for that. That's what I care for. I'm telling you right now, I'm putting my neck on the line for a Gunther Rumble win. And if he doesn't win, I'm disappointed, but whatever it is, what it is. Enough said. Enough said. And the best part is, this guy goes backstage. Yeah, they're panning the camera to him going backstage. Yeah, and this guy is taunting Otis and Terzawa. Yeah, then he taunts R-Truth because R-Truth questions him. Then Adam Pearce pulls up and is like, what did he say? He said something along the lines of like, you're disrespecting the legacy because you know that he won't be able to be pulling up after what he said. And then he sent him out of the arena, goes out the arena, he sees AJ Styles standing by his car. And then AJ Styles let him enters the car. Gunther enters. Brother opens the window and then said, you can't see this guy. Nah, I'm sorry. This Gunther guy is something else. He's something else. I don't care. I'll die on that hill. Yeah. This guy at times will make you think that he's respectful, then becomes a prick. This time he went all out being a prick. I like it. Yeah. And if you don't like it, get used to it. Get used to it, man. What happened to, we want some sort of storytelling. Oh, well, there you go. You got something now for Gunther. You got something now for Gunther right there. Right there, you have something. However, I do have to say, one thing in the fans' defense. Yeah, one thing I will defend these fans on Triple H lately has not been able to following up certain bookings. He can't follow up a certain booking these days. So I hope that changes. And if it doesn't change, then I guess Triple H is making me look like a fool. So it is what it is. But I don't know what with Gunther. Dubs. I can't lie. I rate the shamelessness. I really do. What happened next? We then get to the Usos versus the New Day. Now, I'll be honest, I've seen better Usos versus New Day matches, but this match was pretty good. To be honest, I don't remember much that happened in the match though. I do know that there was a couple of dives, and I do remember that the match ended with 1D, and that's really about it. A decent amount of taunting as well. To be fair, Kofi Kingston held his own. Tried doing a couple of Trouble in Paradises here and there. Didn't go to plan. So yeah, that's what I would say about that match. But I'll be honest, it was good, but it was not one of those classic matches. Like, you know what I mean? It was just whatever. It's like one of those that's just there. Then we had the okay. So the next thing we had so Rhea Ripley and Io Sky entered the ring, and or as they were entering the ring, I mean, Asuka in the crowd missed Rhea Ripley, and then they attack, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, and that's pretty much it. Referees tried stopping them, couldn't be stopped. And then Rhea Ripley later on asked for a match with Asuka next week, so that's what we're getting. I think it's gonna be pre-taped because it's during Christmas, isn't it? So yeah, somebody let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so then we get Maxine Dupree versus Ivy Now. Now, I'll be honest. Has Maxine Dupree improved? Yes, to a degree. But, I mean, I was not a big fan of this match, guys. I really couldn't care for this match, in all due respect. Like, I rated the vignette that Maxine Dupree was doing with Natalia, etc. But this match was not. I was not a fan of Ivy now tapping out to Maxine Dupree the way that she did. I don't know. Just like the whole ankle lock looked pretty weak, and she's still tapping. It's not a good look. It's no. I listen. I get it. She was always going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. She was always going to retain it. But I would have expected the offense of Maxine Dupree with the vignette that was being displayed to be a bit more, you know what I mean, aggressive. And it just didn't look as aggressive to me. So, as improved as she looks, to be fair, because she has improved in some of her movesets, I'm looking for a bit more aggression out of her game. That's what it is for me. I think if she gets the aggression out there, it'd be more believable to me. But that's just me. Now we get to CM Punk. He cuts a promo, and I had to watch this again because I'm not gonna lie. Some of the show I had to watch again, and this is one of them because I was half asleep. Listen, one thing I'll say about CM Punk: when he wants to cut a promo, he'll cut a promo. This guy went after Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, yeah, and he even went after Braun Breaker's dad and uncle, the Steiner brothers. Wow. Man even said once he loses to CM Punk, he'll be left alone with just them two. Yeah, because Paul Heyman will go find another guy. Bronson Reed will team with the scammer, referring to Logan Paul. And then he mentioned, he also mentioned, by the way, if Braun Breaker ever talks about AJ Lee again or a wife again, you make it personal instead of business. Because obviously they were always talking about, oh, it's just business, blah, blah, blah. So, listen, I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed this promo. And long may one of those type of promos continue. Because I thought Braun Breaker the past 2 weeks has been cutting amazing promos. So fair play to Braun Breaker. And Punk responded well, in my opinion. I thought Punk responded well. So happy days. And then we go on to what was after it, man. Oh, Raquel versus what's her name? Stephanie Vaquer. Raquel Rodriguez versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this match. Not gonna lie. And Nikki Bella interrupting, I'm even less of a fan of, to be quite frank and honest. Yeah, listen, the fact that Nikki Bella is still involved in all of this, like, what are we doing here, man? And now it looks like it's gonna. You know what? I'm gathering this is gonna be a triple threat because I saw one of the post Raw videos on YouTube, and Raquel is going after Nikki Bella now. At least that's what she claims. So because of that, yeah, listen, I can see this being a triple threat already from a mile away, and I am not looking forward to that. I'm gonna tell you all right now, I'm not. But it is what it is. And then we get towards the main event: Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. To be honest, I mean the match was okay for what it was. It was literally Rey Mysterio countering whatever Logan had, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Logan Paul teasing Mysterio, especially with the Three Amigos, and that type of stuff. And then eventually the brass knuckles got involved, and then obviously Logan Paul failed to use it because Ray was. Oh, what happened? Yeah, Ray countered with something. I don't remember what it was, but then anyway, he sees the brass knuckles. He's about to pick it up at the by the apron, and next thing you know, the hooded guy stomps the living hell out of Rey Mysterio. Um, and then Logan won, and they stare each other off. Punk pulls up with the chair, which, by the way, earlier on in the match, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were about to pull up, but Punk pulled up as quick as possible and hit them with the chairs, and they went backstage. But anyway, that's besides the point. Now, Theory, who's the revealed as the hooded guy, runs all the way up to the crowd, reveals himself, and yeah, Braun Breaker took the opportunity because Punk is just staring at Theory, chatting shit. Braun spears him, and now Braun's the one chatting shit. So if you bring up my family, yeah, it's gonna be your last match of your career, blah 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 blah. And that's where the show goes off the air. You have Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Theory. By the way, where was Bronson Reed? I didn't see Bronson Reed in the end. That's the bit that confused me. Also, one criticism I have: where was the follow up on LA Knight? Because Bronson Reed and Logan Paul attacked LA Knight. Where was the follow up? See, maybe this is why fans are complaining about the whole Gunther thing, because like stuff like this, like, well, where is the follow up? It's like, yeah, they said, oh yeah, well, we attacked LA Knight, but now we need to focus on attacking Rey Mysterio. Like, oh, Braun Breaker, we need to, I want to beat up CM Punk, and Paul Heyman's like, no, hold your horses, and all that stuff. And even Adam Pearce, by the way, when Adam Pearce tested Paul Heyman and basically said that I want to know who it is. I knew we are getting the reveal tonight or last night, whatever. Sorry, because it is the next day. You get what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, listen, this Raw hit and miss. Like the Gunther stuff, I liked. I liked the CM Punk stuff, but there were certain matches I wasn't really a fan of. I also like the fact that Theory finally revealed himself as the mystery guy, so we can move on from that shit. But other than that, just I don't know. The show is just dull, very dull. But that's the theme of 2025: dull shows. You know what I mean? So yeah, whatever. We'll talk more in a weekly promo class, me and Jester, on this channel later on if I'm able to stream. If not, it's gonna probably be pre-recorded. But yeah, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells, future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, and Charlie, well, wherever you are. If I had to give this show out of 5, 2, 2.5, I'll be nice. 2.5. That's me being generous. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of this Raw. Like, even though some of the events on the Raw was not cool, other than that, yeah. So, yeah. Guys, take care. And until next time, see you guys.